Hi everybody. Okay, now, welcome to the channel. We are using this channel to answer the questions which we've been answered on the Aikido Flow channel. So any questions, we read the comments, and sometimes you have questions, we're going to answer them here. So the next question is, okay, I have been turned away from a nightclub for wearing trainers several times. Do clubs discriminate on who they let in? Does no trainers mean no trainers? Okay, I'm going to let you in on the secrets. Okay? Okay. Do clubs discriminate? Yes, they do. Does trainers mean no trainers? No, it doesn't. Okay? I've worked in clubs where they've told me certain things, okay? No trainers, you need to have, a collared shirt on, you need to have trousers, you must be over 25. All those rules have been broken at some point. Okay, they've all been broken, okay? It's what clubs use as a tool to discriminate, to not let people in who they do not want in their club. They do. They discriminate. It's just a standard thing. Like, we've been told no trainers so many times, but do people get in with trainers? Yeah, they get in with trainers, I was once working in a club. The club doesn't exist anymore, but it was called Sugar Reef, where they told me no overweight people and no ugly people, they told me. I was like, that was mad to me. Like, what? Hold on, wait. But you're in a kind of tight situation where you kind of have to do what your management asks you to do. Like, I remember being in a situation where this celebrity came out. This club was full of celebrities. Once we had whole of Arsenal football team in there, whole of Tottenham football team in there. David Beckham and his wife once had dinner there. We had Stevie Wonder in there once. And I remember once Ice-T came to the door when I was working there. Now, I remember once this, I'm not going to say who it was, but there was this celebrity, an actress. She was quite, on the larger side, and she wasn't what people would associate with being the typical attractive woman. And I let her in. As soon as I let her in, the manager came up to me and goes, "Ashley, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And I said to him, "Nah, look, she's in, this TV show, blah, blah." And he looks and goes, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." Like, so I knew I'm in a situation where I just can't let people in because they're obviously watching me. And if I let people in who they don't feel are the right clientele for that venue, they pull me up on it. Clubs discriminate. They will say no trainers, but then the right person, once Thierry Henry came to the club with some trainers on, and he got let in. He'd just been signed to Arsenal at the time. This was years ago. And he got in. When Ice-T rolled up, he was in a van. He was I think he was in a vest and some white trainers, and he went in straight away. Like, we didn't discriminate, like, when it came to certain people. But it's more, they will look at you, they will determine if they want to let you in or not, and they'll find a reason not to. It could be your trainers, they could be, no t-shirts or no jeans, or, sorry, how old are you? Oh, I'm 21. No, you have to be over 25. I'm guilty of doing it myself. I'm guilty. We lie. As doormen, we lie. The promoters, they lie. The management, they lie. They can let anybody in. The only people they cannot let in are people who are underage. Yes, clubs do discriminate. Trainers, if you're the right person, you can pretty much wear what you like. You can wear whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. It really depends on who you are in clubs, which is so bad and so pretentious, but I'm afraid that's the reality. In some ways, I understand it because club owners want to they want to create a certain image in their club. They want to let in a certain clientele. They want that clientele to come back. They could be the people who spend money. When I was at this club called Sugar Reef, people always commented on how good looking everybody in the club was. Everyone in there so good looking. Everyone looks so nice. That's because I was told to only let in good looking people. But that's the way it is. It's about what the club owners and management want. And you kind of have to stick to understand who you work for, understand the kind of clientele they want. And that, in reality, is what makes you a good doorman. If you're letting in all sorts of riffraff and people they don't want in their venue, then slowly the club can be taken over that kind of person, because that person invites his friends because they're getting in, and more of them are coming, and then suddenly it's full of a kind clientele that their management do not want. And that makes you a bad doorman in their eyes. It might make you a good person because you're giving everybody an equal chance, but in the person's eyes who pays your wage, you're not good at your job. So unfortunately, yes, clubs do discriminate. No trainers does not mean no trainers. No trainers means that we don't want you in here. So in conclusion, the trick is to getting into nightclubs. Always just be open, be honest. Don't play any tricks with the doorman. Don't split up with your mates, because we would always suss them. A good doorman susses them. You check one person's ID and it looks they're from Nottingham. And then a couple of people back, there's another couple of dudes with the same, dressed the same kind of haircut, same kind of aura, and they're from Nottingham as well. And you know that these lot have all split up in the queue, and you just kind of know. And sometimes it will result in two of them getting in and the other two not getting in. Just come forward, be honest, say, look, we want to come in. You might get turned away. When you get turned away, you say to them, okay, thank you. Is there any other places around here that might potentially be good? Could you point us in the right direction, please? And you walk away politely. Because I always turn people away as a test to see how they responded. A lot of them would be like, I didn't want to come in your rubbish nightclub anyway. I'd be like, okay, goodbye then. When they were nice about it and they would go to walk away, I say, sorry, excuse me. Come back. Come in, gents, come in. Go and pay your money. It all depends on how you respond, how you are, how you carry yourself. How you dress is also important. We always looked out for certain things. You walked in, you could have someone with a suit, but their pants are hanging down. They're just a roadman in a suit. You wouldn't want to let them in. So you need to dress the right part and just come across as the right kind of person. And then hopefully you won't have any issues getting into a nightclub.